joy, good fortune, boy.
Dub Nation, get up and get loud for your Warriors!
This is your starting five. At forward, 6'5", number 95, DeAndre Bembry. At guard, 6'1", number 8, Patrick Mills. The big man, 6'10", number 21, LaMarcus Aldridge. At guard, 6'5", 13, James Harden. Forward, 6'10", 7, Kevin Durant. Brooklyn Nets head coach, Steve Nash. One more time for your team, the Brooklyn Nets.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony from the sideline. Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And now Washington's starting group. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward position. And looking at the Nets, Durant is out there with Bembry. Then it's Harden, then it's Mills, and it's Aldridge in at the 5 spot. And the NBA with the long regular season, as we all know, are there things, Chris, that can make the season seem even longer or shorter for that matter?
Well, it depends. Are you losing? Are you winning? Are you not seeing eye to eye? That's when the season really can drag over. When you're winning, like the cliche says, time flies when you're having fun. It's true.
And Kuzma slams it in.
We've seen Bill evolve as a playmaker, including how he spots his open teammates.
From deep Harden, they get it back, and it's Aldridge on the follow.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Stolen by Harden. And the jam by Harden.
You can't be careless with the ball around Harden. He's great for swiping the ball and creating easy opportunities for his team.
They get a hand on it. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And the jam by Harden.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Harden's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And here again, the Nets in transition. Up the court they go. And it's Harden slamming it down.
I mean, come on. Harden has had some ridiculous handles and the sequences. I mean, are you kidding me? Showing off there and crippling the D as a result.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Dinwiddie wide open. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Driving inside. And it goes down 2 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
They kept chucking from distance, and ultimately it was their undoing. Disappointing result.
Dinwiddie, he averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. The shot by Beal, no good. The Nets have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Here's Dinwiddie after the made shot from KD. Dinwiddie, and so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
And so it's Washington with it, down by 12.
Durant covers a ton of ground with his using his wingspan to wipe away shots.
And Aldridge, the basket on the assist from KD. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Caldwell Pope finds Beal. Wide open. And the jumper is on the mark.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Here's Mills. Here's Aldridge. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Here's Gafford. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Again, the Nets for 2.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
At the top of the key, Gafford diving in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Durant. Aldridge trying to break free.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Harden against Dinwiddie. This one for 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Bill just isn't a scorer. He's a complete guard who can really dish it.
Here's Harden driving to the basket.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Nets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
That free throw good from Harden. Starting with the 2021 season, the G League welcomed the Ignite team. A few top prospects to join it, skip college. Chris, how do you like that?
You know, I think it's great. I mean, getting 17, 18-year-olds into pro ball, when you really know that's where they want to end up. The grueling schedule is a huge adjustment. The physical aspect, eating right, working out, time management, I think it's a great step to help you prepare for this tough league we call the NBA. He's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Washington calls timeout.
All right, look who's coming out to the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games. In third, the Nets.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Kuzma kicks to Dinwiddie. Wizards passing it around. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And the versatility of Caldwell Pope, not just the scorer from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
Here's Harden. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Back to Caldwell Pope. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And now, let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Up top, Kuzma. Over Harden. Gaffer trying to break free. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Beal with the block.
Oh, man. Excellent display of recognition on the rejection. Bill seems to be a step ahead of the opposition.
Stolen by Harden. Mills passes to KD. And KD throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Now here's Beal. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Utah Jazz. Kuzma can't get it to go. Here's Bembry. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Basket counts.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Poked away. Stolen by Harden. Dinwiddie with the steal. Softly drops in the floater. Dinwiddie's got 5 now.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Oh, yeah, difficult finish, but if you expected him to back down, you better think again.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Dinwiddie drives in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lane. They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to Denver. Outside, Beal. And finished off by Beal.
I mean, there's not much Bill can't do. We get to see some of his aerial skills here.
Here's Harden. There's the drive. And the jam by Harden.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Nets leading by 14. Here's Mills. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
His first foul.
Bradley Beal picks one up. The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
That's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen, not at this level.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Changes for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Durant. Bruce Brown comes in for DeAndre Bembry. And it's Carter in for James Harden. And then for Washington, Harrell, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Bertans comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Free throw good. Mills. And both free throws good for Mills. Wizards trail by 16. Here's Holiday. Lays it up off the glass. Here's Mills. 23 points for him the last game against Denver. Griffin. Bertans grabs the board. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. On draft night 2011, the Spurs made one of the all-time great trades, acquiring the rights to Kawhi Leonard from the Pacers for George Hill.
And don't forget, San Antonio also got the draft rights to Davis Bertans. Now, Bertans wouldn't play for the Spurs until 2016, but he's turned into one of the best shooting bigs in the game, finishing top 10 in three-point shooting a couple of times. Not bad for a 6'10" forward.
Masterful ball control from Bill right there. Excellent at maneuvering around defense.
Washington with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
In that kind of environment, every point matters. The bench was a huge reason why they won that one.
Now here's Mills. Following the miss by Montrezl Harrell. Yep, that one goes.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. It's a 14-point game.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Now here's Griffin, and he makes that one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Wizards trail by 14. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Javon Carter. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Back to Harrell. Outside Holiday. Spiked away. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. Brown's got the ball. And yes, it's good.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
Now here is Holiday, guarded closer, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Abdias checked in for Washington, and that one's good. Beal.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
That drive by Carter. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
His second personal. Third team.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard number.
Raul Neto's checked in for Bradley Beal. Wizards trail by 17.
First quarter.
Holiday up top. Aldridge is covering. Nato rebounded by the Nets.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
What an athlete this guy is. Griffin making dunking look so easy.
1:39 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Harrell. Back to Neto. Knocked away. It's stolen by Carter. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And Brooklyn has possession. Out to the wing. Here's Mills. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Mills has got 8 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Ball's knocked loose. To the paint. Here's Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in.
Timeout.
Holiday's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Brooklyn making some changes. James Johnson's checked in for Aldridge. And James Harden subbed in for Patty Mills. Here is Harden. 12 points for him. There's the three. Here's Griffin. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And on the glass so far, it hasn't even been close.
Neto surveying the floor. Holiday, no one around him. And the Wizards hit again from deep. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. The three from Harden. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Harrell, the pass to Neto. Takes it inside. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His first foul. Team's 5th foul.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Washington.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. 5 seconds left to play here in the first. It's Harden with the drive. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Oh, and Harden is so quick to the cup, just exposing the weak defense with his speed.
And so it's Brooklyn, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be right back after this. Well, Bradley Beal has 4 brothers who played football. So, how did he settle on basketball?
Mom said in high school, whoever would recruit me first, basketball, football, that's what we stuck with. So, it was basketball.
Simple. And it seems like it worked out for him.
No question. And his mother coached him up. So, some all-around sports talent in the Beal family.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So the Wizards 5 right now. Avdia out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Kispert, and it's Neto in at point guard. Now here is Holiday, stolen by Carter. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Shoots from the block. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here he goes. And Johnson with the stop.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hop.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Neto, the pass to Harrell. Here's Kispert. Yep, it counts.
Corey Kispert.
Nets leading by 23. It's Harden with the drive. That one drops for him. Harden's got 23 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Washington shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Kispert wide open. He fires. Misses the three. The Nets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Harden. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists now in this one. Carter's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight.
You know, he's no longer Lob City, but Blake Griffin still has some ability athletically, and he can be a valuable piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, Blake isn't tearing down rims anymore. He has been taking more threes. Hoping this will help prolong his career.
And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
And free throw good from Brown. And Brooklyn making a change here. Millsap's checked in. And a switcher also for Washington. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And Brown drops them both. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Neto, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Neto, trying his luck from deep. The rebound by Johnson. Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. It's Millsap with the drive. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 4 assists now tonight.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Neto. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And yeah, don't leave out his rebounding. He had a big impact in that game with all his effort on the glass.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The shot's good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's the teardrop. Neto can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Millsap misses. And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home. Here's Neto. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. The Nets have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Paul Millsap.
And Millsap is a team player, someone who is very willing to make the right pass to an open teammate.
Here's Neto, guarded by Harden. Here's Avdia. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Avdia's got his first points in this one. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
He's terrific at finding the open man. I mean, good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard. Hard.
Kuzma passes to Harrell. Kispert, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
For three, Millsap. There's the call on James Johnson. That's his first foul.
His first foul.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Brown. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Caldwell Pope comes in for Avdia. Bradley Beal's checked in for Kispert. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Raul Neto. Beal finds Gafford. Takes it from 10. Buries the jump shot. Gafford's got his third basket of the night. Nets shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
You want no part of that when Durant gets speed going at the rim. Stepping in the way is a fast track to ending up on a poster.
Washington's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Knocks it loose. Durant with the steal. Jumps up, and then Durant with the jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here's Kuzma. He's got 6.
Wow, you see how fast he got off the ground? I love whenever Kuzma rises up to throw it down.
Shoots from the elbow. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. The Wizards have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Beal's got 10 points.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Brooklyn making some changes. Aldridge comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Mills in for Javon Carter. Here's Harden. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Harden's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 7. Beal can't get it to go. It's the Nets now. Here's Mills. Dinwiddie with the rebound. The Wizards have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Beal's gone 75% from the field. 6 baskets and 8 attempts. Harden. And that one goes long. Washington's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Inside. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Mills. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there. Washington has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Gafford, no one around him. And Washington again with the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
It doesn't take a lot of time for Durant to get his shot off. He's so excellent in the mid-range.
Down low. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
Wizards ball.
There's Dennis. He's checked in for the Wizards. So it's the Wizards now to the inside. And finished off by Bertans.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Fournette shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Dinwiddie against Harden. They get a hand on it. The 17-footer. Another one falls for Washington.
I mean, he's an absolute nightmare trying to guard him. Don't let Bill get any rhythm.
Durant down low. Working on Bertans. And Durant gets it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Now here's Mills. After the miss from Contavious Caldwell Pope. Count it.
And guys, if you let Aldridge get inside with the ball, you've already lost. I mean, he's too big, too strong, too skilled.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 7 points in the game. Caldwell Pope right side. Beal gets a wide open look. And again, Washington with the triple.
This is Bill's game. A fantastic catch-and-shoot guy. He wastes no time in getting it out of his hands.
Harden the pass to Aldridge. Double team on Aldridge. The shot comes out. Now Washington takes it the other way. He gets it in there.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
So energetic, helping to lead the charge for this team.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
It's good. Aldridge has got 6 points in the quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence. And Dinwiddie with some big shoes to fill. Steps into the vacancy. Westbrook left with the Wizards. Washington targeted Dinwiddie early in free agency.
Here's Mills after the made shot from Bradley Beal. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Blake Griffin.
Durant, the pass to Griffin. Takes the 13-footer. Tries again. And the rejection by Gafford.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Oh, man. I love how Caldwell Pope uses his muscle on the drive, just bouncing off the defense and nailing some pretty difficult shots.
And it's good for 2. Mills has got 12 in the game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Dinwiddie with it, and it's Harden picking him up, and it's sent back by KD. Here's Bembry, covered by Gafford. Bembry shot good. 6 points for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
He's a top-tier scorer in this game. I mean, Harden only needs a few shots to fall, and then it's like watching a volcano erupt.
Washington's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And Beal kicks to Dinwiddie. Nabbing another steal.
He's making history, tied for 3rd most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can. Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, man, the versatility Durant offers, driving, spotting up, using his post game. I mean, he does it well.
James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. KD, you're running and gunning out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details. And we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we playing together. Everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that. So we got to continue to do that.
KD, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
James Harden led the way in the first half. He ended up with 31 points, 6 rebounds, and 10 steals. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Watching that half, they did a great job in transition. It's so hard to score in the half court when you let your defense set up. So anytime you get a chance, go. You go. Kind of reminds me of me in the day. That's why they call me the Jet. Get down the court fast as you can. Come on, man.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially the turnovers. No matter who they had out there, they never seemed to be on the same page. Their only hope is to make every possession count, and that means taking care of the ball.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. James Johnson is out there with Thomas. And it's Bembry in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Johnson against Kuzma. And it's off from 3-point range. Dinwiddie passes to Caldwell Pope. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Caldwell Pope's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Wizards. Here's KD. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And it's completely unfair to expect a defender to do anything against Durant on that pull-up shot. It's just unguardable.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Dinwiddie. And Gafford throws it down.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
Yeah, GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now, here's Thomas. And the rejection by Gafford. It's Dinwiddie, top of the key. Back to Beal, over Johnson. The shot by Beal, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Shoots it up. Here's Griffin. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And the timing Griffin has on the glass, he seems to know exactly when to leap up for rebounds.
Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Beal. The three. Bembry with the rebound. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Griffin. No good off the front iron.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Here's Thomas. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Wizards making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Washington. Pass to Harrell. Out left to the wing. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Drills it from outside.
3.
Kuzma's got 15 points.
An outstanding three-point shooter. Kuzma is a prototype stretch four. That makes him very valuable.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
For Washington, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And Harrell, the bucket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Harrell's got his first bucket of the night.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harrell has to be accounted for defensively.
That shot by Griffin, no good. Wizards have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Johnson, and Johnson with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And so it's Washington with it. After the basket by Brooklyn. There's Beal with the 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
But as long as Beal is active behind the three-point line, he's going to keep the D scrambling. He demands a lot of attention out there.
Timeout called the Nets. When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
Changes for Brooklyn. Paul Millsap is checked in for Griffin. Bruce Brown comes in for Thomas. And it's Carter in for Durant. Abdiaz checked in for Washington. Aaron Holiday comes in for Bradley Beal. Carter. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Washington's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Abdiaz dishes to Holiday. Inside. Harrell, that's good.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 6.
The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Washington's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
On the wing, Johnson. Millsap trying to get open, and the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 10.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Here's Kuzma. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them fits out there.
Here's Millsap. He gets that one. Millsap's got his second bucket of the night.
And there's a lot of power behind Millsap's drive, which kept the defense out of his way.
Harrell finds Dinwiddie. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Carter. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. No good on the shot. The Wizards shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Dinwiddie off target from three-point range. For Brooklyn, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
First team foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
And that one misses. And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Tipped away. Avdia kicks to Neto. They get it again. And it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap with great hands and the anticipation there to block the shot.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Aldridge comes in for Johnson, and it's Mills in for Bembry. Here's Neto. To the middle. Here's Kispert. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Now, here's Kispert. 3-on-3. Here's Carter. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight, and Holiday has it in the corner. It's good from long range. Holiday's got 12 points in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Here's Holiday, following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Harrell drives in.
And once Harrell hits the launching pad, the defense doesn't have a lot of good options, making that jam seem unstoppable.
Aldridge can't get it to go. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
James Harden, he's checked in for Javon Carter. And a switcher also for Washington. Davis Bertans checks in for Montrezl Harrell. Here's Neto. Feeds to Avdia. Back to Neto. And he banks in the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Way to attack there off the dribble. Millsap showing great instincts in getting to the rack.
To the paint, here's Pertinis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Brown, good.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the left side wing. The shot's good from Kispert. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Kispert, that's his second personal. 13 seconds.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Free throw good. Mills. And both free throws good for Mills. Washington's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. The pass to Kispert. Knocked loose. And Holiday has it in the corner. From 13. That one's not going to go. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Passes it to Mills. Nets passing it around. Here's Millsap. Avdia with the rebound. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Kispert, the pass to Avdia. And it's sent back by Millsap. Aldridge against Bertans. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Holiday with the ball. And finished off by Avdia.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Pass to Bertans. From outside, off the mark. The net shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. Pass to Mills. Tries from 10. Rebounded by the Wizards. And here's Avdia. Neto kicks to Holiday. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
His first
Paul Millsap picks one up.
13 foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
The first one falls, so both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good from Holiday. The Nets shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Harden the pass to Sharp. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. Harden finds Brown.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got his first basket.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Oh, yeah, it's getting to them. The lack of communication, the lack of trust.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
Washington shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. We all know, Chris, it's an honor to make the All-Star game, but for Bradley Beal, the 2021 game, I think was extra special.
Yeah, well, Brad got to start for Team Durant and was close friends with Jason Tatum. He'll started mentoring Jason from a young age. Both growing up in St. Louis, both have become stars in the NBA.
Here's Sharp after the basket by Washington.
I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
Bertans, and finished off by Bertans.
It doesn't have to break stride at all, thanks to the money lead pass.
Elbow shot is on the way, and he gets the jumper to drop.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here. Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
So for the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma comes in for Bertans, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Aaron Holiday. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Here's Gafford. Trying to get open is Kuzma. Gafford finds Kuzma. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeAndre Bembry. That's his first foul.
Fourth team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Masterful at timing. When to go after offensive rebound. Kuzma excels at getting the right position. That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Poke loose. Bills with the steal. With one on the clock, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting the look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
And so it's Brooklyn, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Rui Hachimura. He's out there with Gill. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So it's Washington now. After the basket by Brooklyn, Dinwiddie finds Hachimura. Got a hand on it. Round inside. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. A basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. We know that. They are on the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, and which to me was more wear and tear. So I think every case is different. I don't think you could put a blanket statement over that, but you have to have some skill set today. Get out and run and guard in some different positions.
On the free throw, no good. Washington shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting at all cylinders. Dinwiddie's shot is off. And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Here's Johnson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Dinwiddie, and it's sent back by Carter. They recover it. Brown the pass to Claxton. No good on that one. Now Washington takes it the other way. And it's sent back by Carter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Caldwell Pope outside. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Kuzma. And again, Washington, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Thomas, good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Dinwiddie passes to Hachimura. Caldwell Pope outside. Can they get it? Rebounded by the Nets. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now the pass to Carter. And he gets the bucket. Carter's got 4 points in the quarter.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Fires the 3, and Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got his 7th assist here tonight. Brown the pass to Thomas. Lays it up off the glass.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Down low, here's Caldwell Pope, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Nice, and you can't forget about the bunnies on Caldwell Pope. I mean, this guy is definitely looking to slam it down whenever he gets an opportunity.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Dinwiddie surveying the floor.
And all the turnovers, guys, are hurting his team. I mean, he's continuing to just give the ball away. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Harrell, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Here's Carter. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Dinwiddie with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Thomas with the steal. 16 feet away. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Washington Wizards. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Wizards shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Hachimura against Brown. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
Oh, no hesitation from Hachimura. Once he spots the open man, gets the ball right to him.
Here's Thomas, and again, no good by Brooklyn. Washington shooting in this 4th quarter pretty dire at 27%. That's tipped. Hachimura the pass to Gill. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here are the Nets. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Brown. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Carter with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. He's feeling it. Misses off the right iron. Here's Washington now. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
Hey, Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Thanks. Your Brooklyn Nets.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Millsap's checked in. Then for the Wizards, Abdia's checked in for Harrell. Kispert comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Raul Neto subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Millsap. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Now here's Kispert. He's guarded by Thomas. Hachimura, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Fires it up. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Timeout called the Nets. You sometimes hear people say games are called too closely. Are you of the mind that the refs need to let them play?
I'm understanding the mindset that the refs need to understand that we didn't come to watch them, and they need to be consistent on both ends of the floor. That's all guys ever complain about. You see a guy going up to the ref, he's usually saying, hey, you didn't call that on the other end, or you called that on the other end. So consistency, I mean, these guys are trying to do their job to the best of their ability, but you need to be more consistent.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. For three, Millsap, offensive rebound. Thomas lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
To the inside. The shot's good from Kispert.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here's Carter. Here's Millsap. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kispert gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Carter looking around. Brown inside the line. Washington with the rebound. Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
The defense was way too soft. Somebody get out there and get tough. Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Passes it to Kispert. And they pick up 2. Kispert's got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Here's Carter. Here's Millsap. Rebounded by the Wizards. Gill's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Well, he's all about the high percentage shots. I mean, Hachimura wants to finish right at the rim every chance he gets.
Here's Carter. Rebounded by the Wizards. Avdiev's got 5 rebounds tonight. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Chalk up 2 there.
And with long arms and great strength, Millsap can make plays bigger than his actual size.
Here's Neto. Lobbed up there for Hachimura. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Great timing by Hachimura. Alley-oops look easy. I mean, they are hard to get perfect.
Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Right wing. Here's Thomas. Hits the front of the rim and out. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Gill. It's blocked. Another shot. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
And so it's Washington with it. Millsap with the double team. Avdia gets the bucket.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
From the wing. And it's Carter missing. Wizards shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Driving in. Neto with the bucket. And we talked about this before, Chris, but great to see you inducted at long last into the Naismith Hall of Fame. It is so well-deserved, and all of us are thrilled for you and your family.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. It means a lot. Shout out to my parents, my family, and all my teammates. It's a special feeling. You never dream of making it to the Hall of Fame, and I'll tell you what, it's just a real feeling right now. Thanks, buddy. The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Here's Brown. Off the left rim and out. Washington shooting has been just great in the 4th quarter, 54%. Avdia, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Thomas, good.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Brooklyn.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For James Harden.
Well, he had a nose for the basketball tonight, playing some disruptive D and picking pockets left and right.
Offensive rebound. Here's Sharp. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Washington ball.
Avdia's checked in for Kispert.
Denny Avdia.
So it's the Wizards now. In a wide open look for Hachimura. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Now this is the confidence you love seeing from Hachimura, shooting without any hesitation. Nice.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're ahead by 20. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Come on, who wants it? Get loud!
a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, it's his job to keep their offense ticking, and tonight he's earned his keep. He's been able to find open teammates everywhere, feeding the post, creating open jump shots on the perimeter. His passing has been the best element of his game.
And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington. Pass to Hachimura. Trains the three-pointer.
This shot is well within Hachimura's range. I mean, the three-point shot opens up the rest of his diverse game.
Thomas goes in. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And the Nets lead by 19.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Here's Neto, Hachimura, and the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. And it's Carter missing. So it's the Wizards now. Here's Holiday. Can't hit that one. Good D by Thomas. Over Holiday. Thomas, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something that's rarely a good idea.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, James. You have seen every type of defense from opponents over the years. What do you enjoy about that back-and-forth challenge?
Just every single game, I'm trying to figure out what they're doing and how can I be aggressive and attack it. You know, I love playing a game of basketball. I love, being crafty and just trying to compete at a high level every single night. You know, it takes a lot, but I'm built for it, and I'm gonna just continue to keep going.
Well, you won the chess match tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you next time.